here, I mean, the venue's 24/7. So people are just, well, 24 hours, just mashing it out and just getting all that in no matter what. And they're excited to play. Like, we're going to have our first match. We'll be excited to see is Giovanna versus Potemkin coming up. So we got the rush down in the big body with N8r versus Shoshin.
Oh man, I love these names so far. So Gio, you know, they're definitely going to be an aggressive type of game plan for her. But on the other hand, you're running towards a very big, very willing person to have you come in close in Potemkin. So it's really going to be up to N8r to decide how to throw the big man off the game, keep close, and not allow them to set up the play style that they want to go for.
No, I see, definitely. It all comes down to that big round start already off the bat. Dashing in with the 5K, getting the knockdown, putting Potemkin in the corner, but to be trading places. This is scary. N8r had the burst out, wants to get that room again, goes right over the slide head, forcing the burst out of Shoshin.
There's 5S, big count hit on the dog Tatsu. Again, the Travail forward, pushing Shoshin into the corner. Heavy pressure here, and the double jams immediately defensive style.
Run space, there's the PRC. We're gonna see a block here. Oh no, just the touch punch gets blown up against the wall break. Shoshin, sliver of life. Plus frames, going up, watch out for 2-dog. Nice finish there for N8r.
Barking at him, letting them know early. That's such a good button, especially in this matchup for N8r to use, given the space that you used to be in to just stop Potemkin from advancing too easily with Hammerfall, because you should be able to recover in time to break that off.
That's pretty good, even like the backdash is getting caught. 2D's been a sharp move there, but now we got Shoshin with the start. The first gets an impact. 6 heavy, big damage into the PRC. I like it. Keeping the pressure going, but nice wire C to get out.
Double dash forward, defended against by Shoshin. Laying down the Garuda. The 2D to the knees. PRC. Oh, he went for the tricky stuff, but not going to get a gold medal unless you pray to the people who pay.
Prayers being answered. Shoshin staying in there. Already rounds on the board. There's a big back throw right into Garuda, and that pressure's on. Now you got to guess. Every time the Garuda comes out, is it going to be the sweep? Is it going to be the 6K Kara pop buster? Oh, there's a slide head knockdown. Looking good for Shoshin here.
Shoshin having all kinds of fun. Blocks up the burst. No punish, but still has this corner pressure. Oh, the legs, the toes, the blows. And it's going to be done. Perfect style for Shoshin. That's one game on your side. And look, when you're playing on stream, definitely one of the things to go in your favor. Get that easy momentum. Sometimes you can forget about the fact that you're on stream and people are watching you and just play the game.
That's right. You see Shoshin just woke up a little bit there. N8r had great offense going throughout all that, but when Shoshin got started, found these little hits here and there, N8r's defense not looking up to par so far, but he's got to really turn that around. Uh-oh, big hit on the forward. Mega Fist, and there's the first pot buster!
Big pop buster, RC, walk with me, talk with me afterwards. Look at the red.
Not over yet though. Garuda impact into some pressure. There you go. That is negative. Getting a little fight out here, making the escape, but N8r's got a lot of ground to make up.
Waiting, but going to walk forward with the RC. Missed an input there for sure. Shoshin gets another chance to play in the body chop, cross splash.
All right, Shoshin looking sharp here. N8r just can't get back in the groove that they had in that first one. Oh, the 6K counter hit we're going for right after life. Obliterated. Potemkin's still in there.
Gordon Freeman edition for N8r. May not like that very much, but gonna have to figure out to get the pressure. Nice back throw. Pressure was not nice and clean. Was looking for a burst, but didn't get anything. Holding on to it. I'm saving.
Yep, holding on to it. Not too bad. Little resources got for Shoshin, but now N8r finally getting going. Oh, almost give it their turn. A nice forward. Okay, here's the throw. This is where it sets up really good pressure here. Getting that run and grab. Again, another throw. N8r on offense. The 2-dog gets beat out by the goal burst into the RC. There's the, there was the burst, nice block. Shoshin ready with that RC. Even though he moved forward with it, still blocked it, even though it was like a kind of a cross situation. So Shoshin, it was like nothing much N8r could do holding the burst that late. So Shoshin just pretty much got that for free for the punish there, and now we are down two up. Shoshin needs one more to advance through and start his winner's dreams.
Yeah, look, when you're sitting in this situation, N8r either is going to character select or switching controllers or something like that, but it's first to 3 in this situation. So you got time. I'm not sure if
they didn't know.
I'm not sure if they knew. So
they think it's 2 out of 3?
I'm sure the TOs will tell them because it's 3 out of 5 all the way through.
Yeah.
So you got another opportunity there. But what we did see is Shoshin's ability to kind of just shut down N8r, right? Like it was a really wise usage of meter on Shoshin's end to continue pressure whenever they got a hit. And then once they earn that respect, that's when you see the pop buster start to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, didn't happen until a little bit later in there, so you got, like you mentioned, just moving forward really well, finally earning the respect there, and you just see him like, okay, I've scared N8r to block, so I'm gonna get these grabs, and now it's just like that extra layer as it happens in what is a long set, right? It's such a good situation for who's on offense, especially with a Potemkin, because you put those layers and you add a little bit more here and there, and now your opponent's just getting psyched out. It's hard.
It's very, very difficult. And yeah, both the players thought it was best of 3, but this is definitely a 3 out of 5 situation all the way through in typical Strive fashion. So we're going to get that at least one more game.
Yeah.
You never know.
Exactly.
Right? There can be adaptations made, especially in a game like Strive.
It's true. I mean, N8r did take a second there with what happened. You know, let's take a step away, take a breather. Sometimes that might help a lot, clear your head, let the eagle soar, and now game number 3 after a brief pause.
Let's get back into it.
Instead of reflecting on themselves,
I really am looking for N8r to establish just a little bit more variance in the pressure. You saw the Cheval early, but maybe an aerial approach is going to help them if they can get around that 6 feet from Shoshin.
That's always to be the tricky part, right? You really got to like threaten that space without maybe going too hard, because last thing you want is Potemkin getting a free 6P into some nice damage. Speaking of nice damage, we found a hit on the forward Mega Fist. Big damage going through. It's going to be a rough spot for N8r to bring this back. It's their turn, force the burst out.
Pushed into the corner, that's plus frames. Nice backstep from Shoshin. Still gets lit up by the far slab. Double dash in, 2S.
Okay. 2S again, keep it going. Yeah, I like that. Cash out the super, get big damage, positive bonus. N8r with momentum though, can he close up the round?
Oh, the reflector blocked up. N8r needs to find a way in. Still has positive bonus, got 50% tension. Fishing with the 2D, nothing's biting.
Oh, and then just simple 2K 2D. Shoshin 1 round away for knocking N8r into the loser's side. He got his tots. He's gonna
Ready to eat him.
He's
They're ready.
them up. Okay, big whiff, no punish though.
N8r spacing now, cross body shot, counter hit. Garuda on block, even still, mega plus frames. Hammerfall, RC, walk with me, talk with me.
Nothing huge from there, but still, Shoshin with a big life lead, has everything going. Nice cross up though, we're starting out with the Soplenche. Burst out of Shoshin, wants to regain momentum, that's another big hit. No, anything here from Shoshin can finish it.
Slid up, N8r got a counter hit there, not that much of a confirm off of it, and the double jams for my man's. Two-handed dunk for Shoshin's gonna end it 3-0.
Yeah, good stuff from Shoshin. Again, every opportunity they had to get momentum or to just reverse it has been pretty stellar. N8r was getting some licks in here and there, but it just was never enough. I mean, Potemkin's that big boy, all that life going to work, and you really have to, you can just make it disappear, especially with Giovanna's damage, but just was not getting those hits, wasn't converting, and it, you know, how it goes sometimes.
It happens, it does happen. I mean, obviously you're gonna have loser side to be able to run through if you're N8r, but Shoshin just looking a little bit more solid, a little bit more confident on the pot, and certainly going to be moving on the winner's side. I really do love being here to look at pools because it shows you the different types of players that you can see in a pool environment. There's certainly the people who you look in pools, you say, okay, X person is in pools, I know they're strong, they're probably going to make it through.
Yeah.
But then there's that mid-range where you see people come in and you're like, this person is a strong player, but you can tell they're not used to playing in a pool environment, offline and in that space, and that is where you see some really, really, really good Guilty Gear because they're the ones that you get to see, okay, is this their breakout moment, right? Or are they going to rise and adapt? So I'm curious to see what the rest of these matches are going to have, but awesome to be